It's crazy how ego can build an empire and destroy it at the same time. And when Jim Jones started breaking down what really tore Roc-A-Fella apart on the Rock Solid podcast, it made everything make sense. Jim Jones basically admitted what we've all heard for years, but this time he said it plain. Roc-A-Fella didn't fall apart because of contracts or bad deals. It fell apart because of the millionaire egos of Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Cameron. They couldn't exist once the money and power got too heavy. Jim Jones said straight up, if Jay-Z and Dame Dash would have figured out how to have some type of conversation, none of that would have happened. And that right there says everything. Communication. That's the word nobody wanted to talk about in that whole Roc-A-Fella era. You had Jay-Z, the quiet chess player, and Dame Dash, the loud general who believed in loyalty over logic. Add Cameron, a Harlem hustler with his own empire forming under Dipset. And you got three different styles of leadership clashing under one roof. Jim Jones said the divide started small. Brooklyn versus Harlem. Jay versus Dame circle. But once that energy spread, everybody picked sides. He said it wasn't supposed to be that way. But the lack of communication made people act off emotion instead of unity. And he's right. In business, once communication dies, trust goes with it. See, this wasn't just about Roc-A-Fella. This is about how success changes the way people talk to each other. Jay and Dame built something legendary from the ground up. But once money and status got involved, it wasn't about friendship anymore. It became about control. And that's what Jim Jones was getting at. He said he had to ride with Cameron no matter what, because that was his loyalty. Jim Jones said, I know my position is to do whatever Cam gonna do. Now that's loyalty, but also pressure. Imagine knowing two legends are beefing and you gotta stand next to one of them by default. That's how egos ripple through an entire label. But what I like about how Jim told it is that he didn't sound bitter. He sounded like a man looking back at a missed opportunity. Because Roc-A-Fella was more than a label. It was culture. It was New York City. It was the streets becoming corporations. They had something nobody else could recreate. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Roc-A-Fella could have survived if Jay-Z and Dame Dash sat down and talked it out? Or was that clash of egos the reason they all became great in their own lanes? Let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.